Hey guys, how's it going? This is Christopher from CRRC. Today I've got the Hybro manual and electric powered screwdriver, as well as MIP metric speed tips, hex tips for RC. This is the Hybro powered and manual screwdriver. I purchased this off of a website for $45. I will put a link in the description of the website. And this is also on some RC websites in a different color and branded with an RC name, and it's $65 to $75. I have not physically inspected or seen it, but everything that I've found online, specs, size, what it can do, wattage, all that stuff, volts, is the same. So my money is it's exactly the same, just put an RC brand on it and it's more expensive. So this is the one I got on Amazon. It does have a light, which comes in handy. It's got forward and reverse. Light only comes on when you push the button. Now, when it says manual and electric, obviously you saw the electric. But if you're doing something manually and you don't have enough power to get it into that final little bit, or it won't start with the power that you have, the screw's stuck, you can actually, it'll lock into place and you can actually turn it to get the screw out, or turn it to get that last little bit in there for you. Now obviously you don't want to really push that feature when you're doing RC screws, especially plastic, but if you're going to screw some screws in to avoid stripping it, especially with these MIP tips here, which by the way, to put them on you just push up, put it in, lock into place. So using these MIP tips, if you're doing some wrenching on your car, screwing some stuff in, you don't want to go all the way in. You want to just get it just about there, and then you can finish it off with a turn or so, half a turn, whatever it's going to take to not strip it out. You know, and same thing, you want to start it a little bit and then pull it out, because you don't want to strip that plastic out. Once you strip that plastic out, that's it. Now to take any of these tips off, you do that, push forward, and they come right out. The tips that came with them are pretty much all Phillips except for one flathead here, and putting them in is just like the other ones. Put it in, let go, push forward, take it out. Pretty simple, easy to remember, although I do have an urge to pull back all the time, and sometimes I forget that it's forward, not backwards. So this is very good. I would pick this up if you're going to be doing any kind of screws on your RC car, especially when you're changing motors or things like that, or upgrading axles or suspension or something like that. You're going to be driving or unscrewing a bunch of screws. It definitely saves your wrist and saves pain. Now the MIP speed tips here, speed tips because as you saw, and I don't know if you can see it here, but it says MIP right here on the little covers. A little hard to take off here, which is a good thing, you don't want to lose them. And you see the tip there. Now I haven't had any problem with the tips slipping, and I've used both of these for over a year already, and I've used the screwdriver on multiple things that were not RC related, and it's held up very well. It's very good quality. MIP makes good quality stuff. These are a little pricey at $45, $40, but in the RC world I've definitely found you get what you pay for. And I expect these to last a lifetime, and I don't expect to have to replace them. Now the sizes are 2.5 millimeter, 2 millimeter, and 1.5 millimeter. So I do a lot of work on Traxxas vehicles, and these are the main sizes that Traxxas likes to use, at least for the screws that make my wrist hurt and take a long time to get out, because there's a bunch of them. So these are the speed tips that I chose. There are other sizes, other kinds, other brands out there, but MIP, I trust MIP, and that's why I purchased them, despite the price, which is high in my opinion. However, it's definitely quality, and in the RC world that goes a long way. So I would pick both of these up. I give them both an A. They work very well. They look cool, elegant if you will, straight, shiny. Now this is a little dirty because I've used it so many times, but it's definitely worth the money. I have the links in the description. Take a look at these, see if you want to purchase them. They've worked very well for me, and I am very happy, and I would recommend these to anybody. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, And as always, happy bashing. This is Christopher from CRRC.